Andy here, and as you know, I have recently moved, and during that move, I found something very interesting. I found a box with tons of journals in them, and now I still write in a journal to this day, so it's always been something that I've done. And these aren't even all the journals that I have from when I was a kid, but they are some of them. And I looked through them last night and I thought, oh man, I have to make a video because it is embarrassing. There are spells in here. I was obsessed with the craft, okay? I grew up in the 90s, don't judge me. So there are spells, there are songs and poetry about boys. There's so much embarrassing stuff in here that I have to show it. So I started noting where some interesting stuff was, and then I got to this bad boy, and it's so embarrassing that I'm like, you know what? Read a few pages, I'm like, let's just go through this together. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna embarrass the crap out of myself and read you my over 20-year-old journals. Let's start here. So this is my Aladdin journal. This is from 4/21/1995. And it says, Dear Diary, I love, guess who? I love the most famous boy, I believe that means famous boy, in it, or I don't even know what that says. He is JTT. He is so quat. I think this means cute. I mean so quat. First of all, cute? I don't even know how I sounded that out. By the way, JTT, definitely Jonathan Taylor-Thomas. Okay, this one is from 7/20/95, and it says, I do not know what to say, do you? On, I do not. That's the entire entry. I mean, riveting stuff that I'm writing in here. The next one says, To Dad, my friends are in spine the night. We did not get oolong. Apparently no tea this night. This one says, Dear Diary, we may die. Now this is especially ominous considering the next page is blank. We may die. Ooh, yeah, we're probably gonna. She's not wrong. Dear Diary, I'm getting closer. By the way, this is 29/95, whatever the fuck that means. My mom left. I'm here with my brother. I like my family. Sometimes I fit with my fight. I think that means fight. Fit with my brother, but not all the time. I have a new friend. She's men. I don't like men friends. Do you like men friends? Well, I got to go. Bye. By the way, do you have a men brother? I am so glad that I kept these. Dear Diary, tomorrow is the now. Wow, call me fucking Socrates. Tomorrow is the now? Yes, it's 1995 today, but tomorrow, it's 1996. I got to go again. So, by the way, boo, you have a mom? We'll see you later. Bye. By the way, this is a common theme in my diary of me asking it questions, of apologizing that I haven't written in a long time. It's very weird. Yeah, I get my B's and D's confused a lot, which is honestly concerning, considering that I grew up to write stories. Let's see if there's anything else good in here. Dear Diary, I don't know what to write. Bye. Oh my gosh, Dear Diary. 9/15/96. That's when I learned how to spell diary. Wow. I am so glad I found my diary. I haven't wrote in it in about 4 or 8 months. It's either 4 or 8, I don't know, man. But I finally moved about 4 weeks ago. But I am really got sick of living here because all my friends are being brats. Except Amanda, that was a neighbor that I had a long time ago, is cool. She's nice, but she can be a brat. Just like yesterday, she pulled down my pants. Whoa, this is kind of weird. January 28th, 1997. Dear Diary, I fell in love with, oh my god, I forgot this person existed. I'm not gonna put their name in. He's so cute and smart, and he plays handball, but I don't think he likes me. Oh my gosh, I totally remember this kid. He was super athletic and he loved running. And if I ask him out, everyone will laugh at me. But I love him. He's so cute. This is where my first love affair began, I suppose. January 29th, 1997. Dear Diary, I can't talk. Bye. Sorry, but remember, I'm always with you. This needs a dramatic reading. January 29th, 1997. Dear diary, I can't talk. Bye. Sorry. But remember, I'm always with you. Bye and sorry too. And that's it. That's the last thing. I'm always with you, but I will never use you again. Wow, that's deep, you know? I knew a lot about metaphor when I was a child, apparently. So that is my first diary. That is my Aladdin diary. Shall we move on? Let's read a few more. Why not? And I just wanted to read you a few from here. This is from 3/16/95. Dear Diary. So we're going back in time a little bit. Haven't quite figured out how to spell Dear Diary yet, but you know, we're working on it. Tomorrow is my B-day. I am going to have a good time. Can you believe that this child grew up to write stories? I have a bachelor's degree in English, and this is where I started. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. I hope that in another 20 years, I look back on the diaries or the journals that I'm writing now, and I feel the exact same way. Okay, let's see. This one says, there's no date, unfortunately. It just says, I am going to be just like Wednesday on the Addams Family. No smiles, just wear black. Black and green are my favorite colors. I knew what I wanted. Oh, and by the way, rest of this journal is empty. Let's move on to this one. This is a cute little Mickey Mouse journal. And let's see what I had to write in here. So first of all, I would like to show you the front of this that says, keep out or I'll have your head on a stick or pin you to my wall. And then there's a drawing of both, of course. And by the way, this is very random and has nothing to do with the video, but this little symbol, I drew this symbol everywhere. This was like my symbol as a kid. I drew it on all my papers, all my journals, everything. And what's weird about this is that in college, I was taking welding classes because at first whatever, it's a long story, but I was in welding and my teacher drew this on the board to show a specific weld. And I was like, that was a symbol I drew as a kid. It was such a weird moment. And yeah, still don't know what that means because I definitely did not continue with welding, but isn't that so strange? Anyways, so yeah, very aggressive beginning. Now this is extremely embarrassing. So this says directions. It says directions phonetically, okay? But these are the directions for the following pages. 1, optional. I'm pretty good at phonetic spellings. I can figure out what I'm saying, but optional. Get a picture of a person, rule number 1. Rule number 2, write everything you know about that person. 3, skip 2 pages for every person. And 4, make it into a rhyming. By the way, this says spell. I crossed it out and wrote VAP. I don't know if VAP means spell or if that's a word that I made up. So this is what I did. I collected information on these people, and then I created a tailored spell to each person. So this person wanted money. So I was like, yeah, I know everything about you. I'm gonna write you a spell to get you money. So this is her name, doesn't have any. So let her find a penny. She loves a cat, and that's why you should let her find a penny tomorrow, and that is that. Did it work? I don't know. We should call her and ask. Maybe she's a millionaire by now. Actually, I still know this person. They are not. Here's another love spell that I wrote for a friend, which is so embarrassing to think that I went to my friends and was like, answer all these questions and I will write a tailored love spell for you. But this is one that I wrote for a friend. And again, her name. So she is my friend. I hope liking Titanic will never end. She must find a boy, but who? One person with eyes of blue. And then at the bottom it says, un love that. Un love spell. I cannot even handle how fucking embarrassing I was. So I did a few of these for different people. I didn't write myself a spell. I did write notes on myself. So I was curious how much of this was accurate. So let's go through it. So it has my name, my birthday, which is March 17th. That is still true. That's crazy. Favorite color, purple crossed out, and then I wrote red. I don't remember liking either of these colors because green has always been my favorite color since childhood because my birthday's on St. Patrick's Day. So anytime anybody bought me anything, it was green. Favorite number, 5, which is still true. Favorite animal, snake, which is still true. Favorite wild animal, and then I had dog crossed out, Lepend crossed out, and then I wrote snake, which yeah, I do love snake still. Favorite food, spaghetti. And I think when I was a kid, my favorite food was lasagna. So I don't remember ever loving spaghetti, but whatever. Favorite candy, hard. That's it, just hard candy, all of it. Favorite fast food, Subway. Definitely am not a big fast food gal. Favorite movie, Titanic. I think I only saw this movie once. Favorite cartoon, Mickey Mouse. Favorite cartoon or cartoon movie, Little Mermaid. Actor, Will Smith. Actress, Topanga. And singer, Sublime. Yeah, none of those are obviously the same, but I mean, Little Mermaid does slap. I have one of my brother. This is so funny. Dude, I wrote, this was without his consent. I definitely wasn't like, hey, let's make a spell together, because his spell is so that he'll be nice to me. Dude, I gotta send this to my brother, hold on. Okay, let's read this nice bap that I wrote about my brother. Jeremy is very mean to me sometimes. I'm not asking you to make him say rhymes. I want him to be nice to me. He even stole my key, but I still love him. Maybe I would like it if his name is Kim. I was meant to be a famous writer. Try to convince me otherwise. Maybe I would like him more if his name was Kim. This is also very embarrassing that I used to write these at my friends' houses when I was spending the night. Like, God forbid they opened this up while I was sleeping and saw what a fucking psychopath I was. Let's see if we could find a few more pages. We are on our way to Britney Spears' concert. We are at my relative's house and I'm alone in my car. I have to tell you something. My whole family likes... Oh. It's really sad to go back and read some of these to read how I was feeling when I was a kid, because this whole thing, I'm not going to read it, but it's about how my whole family likes this person who isn't in my family more than me. That's so crazy because I have no recollection of feeling that way. And there's like other stuff that I read about how like it's my fault that like an accident happened and really sad stuff. By the way, that reminds me of one other thing that I wanted to read. Maybe I could find it. There is one in here. It's really sad, so I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I just wanted to read you a line because I thought it was funny. So I'm talking about how I'm upset about something. This is from 1999. It says, "My tears towards him, from him, are not tears of happy or joyment. These are tears of pissed offment. I know that's not a word, but I don't care." And then at the end I wrote, "So I have to go by. I hope my life turns out better." Oh honey, it gets so much worse, but then it gets okay. But other than like the sad stuff, because we don't need the sad stuff. I mean, it was also interesting to just go back and see like what my favorite, like I've always had the same favorite number. That's pretty crazy, or the same favorite animal. I don't know, it was just it was a nostalgic look back at my childhood. It was really interesting to go back and read these. There's a lot more embarrassing stuff. So if you guys are interested in a part 2, let me know. I would love to read you more of my embarrassing thoughts. Yeah, so those are some of my journal entries as a child. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will be seeing you soon with another one. Bye guys.